but sometimes I might get into some chop, 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 stir, 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 and cook, cook, cook. We'll have to see how this all goes. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Dining with DaVeed. There are literally hundreds of cooking shows on TV and 1,000 or more on YouTube. Let's jump into the mix. Now, most cooking shows are a cook that's doing chop, 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 stir, 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 cook, 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 lasagna. Yeah, we know that. We know how to do that. You know, they might throw their little twist on it or whatever, and then they cook up whatever they're cooking, and then everybody claps politely, you know, when it comes out of the oven. Then they sit down with a guest, and they talk about the event of the day, the agenda of the day, whatever, yada, 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 and everybody claps politely. Dining with DaVeed is going to be a slightly different cooking show. This is going to use products that we all see in the store that nobody wants to admit that they buy and they eat. And I'm going to show you how to do what I call Commando Cooking, where we take things and we put them together and we make something yummy, all right? When I was growing up, one of my favorite foods that Mom made on a semi-regular basis was chicken noodles and mashed potatoes. Now, it was basically chicken noodle soup. It was a very thin, watery type chicken broth, okay? It wasn't thick and creamy. It was chicken noodle soup. Wide noodles. Sometimes she made her noodles, sometimes she didn't. But anyway, it was good chicken noodle soup. And then we would have mashed potatoes with it. So you could either take the chicken noodles, put it on the plate next to the mashed potatoes, or do what I did. Take a big old dollop of mashed potatoes on the middle of the plate, make a pool inside of it with the ladle, make a bowl of mashed potatoes, and then ladle in some chicken noodle soup on top of the mashed potatoes. That stuff is good. So that's what I'm going to show you today. We're going to do it in about 5 minutes. Yeah, can you believe that? 5 minutes. Most of my cooking will be pretty quick, but sometimes I might get into some chop, 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 stir, 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 and cook, cook, cook. We'll have to see how this all goes. All right, let's get to the kitchen. All right, as luck would have it, my external microphone plugged into the GoPro, for some reason or other, did not work. In the Midwest, central Iowa here, there is a chain grocery store called Fairway. The chicken noodle soup I am going to use is their old-fashioned chicken noodle soup. It's just like the way Mom made it. Big, fat, wide noodles, big chunks of carrot, and big chunks of chicken in a chicken broth. 19-ounce can, unconcentrated. Just dump it in the bowl and nuke it up. Yeah, look at that. Big chunks of chicken, big wide noodles, big chunks of carrots. Let's go to the microwave. Gonna nuke this up for about 3 minutes. Want to get it good and steaming hot. All right, get it good and hot in the microwave so it's steaming. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty good, man. Big carrots, big chunks, big noodles. All right, here's where the magic happens. Yep. Instant mashed potatoes. Idahoan. That's the best kind. I like loaded baked mashed potatoes. You can get them in a little single serving cup. You know, perfect for one person. So if you don't have the single serving cup, how much is that if you were to scoop some out of an envelope? If you were to scoop some out of an envelope, it's right at 1/3 cup. All right, you say, Dave, we need to cook the mashed potatoes, right? No. Take the mashed potatoes, put them right in the soup. That's it, dump it on in there, and then give it a stir. Then wait a couple minutes for the mashed potatoes to do their thing.
A few moments later.
All right, once the mashed potatoes have reconstituted, you've got mashed potatoes and gravy with chicken noodle soup. This is good stuff, people. Quick and easy, 3 to 5 minutes, comfort food. Especially good on a cold winter's day as we talk about this in the summertime. A little salt and pepper, maybe even a little pat of butter. It's your meal. Do with it what you will. All right, guys and gals, thanks for coming along for the ride. Hope to see you next time.